there's one more town, I'll be going. Fight for the winner, I'll be there.
Yeah, the winter, the December of 1962, the latter part, after Christmas. I think we started just after Christmas, and then we performed during that week between New Year's and Christmas on the main island, and then we went, the main island, but Copenhagen is the capital city on the main island of Denmark. And then we went down and toured the southern part of that island. There are kind of some fjords that go in and out, so they call one of the parts of that island Lolland, which means lowland. It's on the lower part of the island. And then there's a ferry that can take you to Germany from Lolland on that island. So Denmark now, I believe, isn't there a bridge that connects Denmark to the middle island to the peninsula? I think all three of those parts of Denmark are connected by bridge now. And there's talk now of a channel being made under the Baltic Sea between Denmark and Sweden, if not a bridge.
And how much did the ferry cost you?
Oh, very cheap, very affordable. I can't remember. Might have been 5 to 10 kroner, or which would have been $1 to $1.50 to get from island to island.
And you just take your car on the ferry?
Yeah, you probably had to pay for the car too. It was probably another 20 kroner, which was $2 or $3. But now they have bridges, so the ferries have gone out of business.
Okay, and who were the persons on this tour, this long one?
We were 5 missionaries, and there was 2 that were senior companions, Jim Williams and Gary Gibbons. They were the high tenor and the low bass, and then there were 2 in-between voices, Mick Bischoff and Mark Peterson, that were our baritone and second tenor. And then I was the accompanist and occasional fill-in voice. When we would sing opera without accompaniment, I would sing as one of the a cappella voices. We did a parody on the opera Rigoletto that was really well received by the Danish people, because they would invite the Italian opera Rigoletto to perform in the Royal Theatre of Copenhagen every season. That's how much they loved the Rigoletto opera. And so we made a performance of one of the quartets that was sung in that magnificent opera. And it starts out, "We are going to sing of Rigoletto, that most beautiful and grand quartet. As the words to that don't mean a thing, we will improvise some words that we all can sing." And it just gets funnier as it goes, because they're just making up grandiosio. Any word that's familiar in music, we'd make fun of. And the Danes just always got clapped back for an encore after that. So we would probably sing, "There's animals and animals and animals and animals and animals. Yea, Lord. The animals are coming one by one. The old cow chewing on her caraway bun. The animals are coming 2 by 2. The monkey and the kangaroo." That's the song. That's in English.
Animals and animals and animals and animals and animals and animals. Yes, Lord. The animals are coming one by one. The old cow chewing on her caraway bun. The animals are coming 2 by 2. The elephant and the kangaroo. The animals are coming.
And they love American spirituals, American music in general.
Had you recorded any albums at this point, or was this before?
No, the albums wouldn't come until the next summer, when we sang at a man's restaurant. The owner of that restaurant, was also the proprietor of a record company called Domino. And when he heard us perform in his restaurant, he says, "Hey guys, would you let me be your impresario?" And he asked us to sign a contract with Domino Records So we had to get in touch with President McKay. President McKay approved it, and we went ahead and recorded 45 speed records, and eventually long playing 33 speed LPs, as they were called, long playing record albums. And because of the places that this impresario, Mr. Frost was his name, Pierre Frost, he owned the restaurant, he owned the record company. We went in and recorded all of our music, and he put it on records and published them, and they became popular. The Danish people loved our music, and we got on radio, hit parades. We got on eventually on television. We performed at big city festivals where we heard over a 2-day period where we performed with all the most popular and famous people of Denmark and Sweden. We were invited to join them and participate in that occasion in Køge, the city of K-O with a slash through it, G-E, Køge Fest it was called. And we performed for 80,000 people over those 2 days on a high-rise stage right in the middle of the city square. It was amazing. Wish we'd have had a movie picture of it.
Heart and soul, I fell in love with you, heart and soul, the way a fool would do madly, because you held me tight, and stole our kiss in the night. Heart and soul are made to be adored, lost control, and tumbled overboard gladly. That magic night with you, there in the moon mist, oh, but your lips were thrilling, much too thrilling. Never before were mine so strangely willing, but now I see what one embrace can do. Look at me. If there's one more town, I'll be going. Fight for the winner, I'll be there. If there's one more song, I'll be singing. I'm always going, but I don't know where. Keep a moving on. I spent 17 years in